On the west coast, a community in Cumbria that's battled over bus service cuts.
Put money into where it belongs. It's the people who want the buses now.
The Lib Dems say they're going to support buses because they say they're green.
They might be green, but they might be green round the gills.
Boris Johnson has publicly said he's a bus fan. What do you think of that?
How often does he use one? How often does he use one? Have you seen Jeremy Corbyn on the bus as well? You haven't had it, no.
From Cumbria, I'm heading to Manchester and a big election issue, the future of aviation. Here, the airport's boss knows politicians have airline emissions in their sights. Lib Dems want a freeze on airport extension. Labour worries planes can be cheaper than trains. And Conservatives back sustainable growth.
Demand's there, airlines will come here and they will put the capacity in place.
But it can't just be about demand, can it? Surely it's got to be about the environment too.
Of course it's about the environment and I think it's getting the balance between the two things and them working side by side.
From Manchester, I'm going across the Pennines to Leeds, potentially an HS2 city. This is the station planned for high-speed rail and the current reality.
Absolutely amazing amount of development.
A review of whether HS2 should go ahead won't report until after the election.
Politicians can now avoid talking about HS2 during this election by saying they're waiting for the outcome of that review.
Well, politicians have their own reasons for doing that. I mean, my view is we should make commitments to it. We should absolutely understand where politicians stand on this subject.
From Leeds, I'm completing this cross-country journey in Hull and a far wider debate about rail's future.
You can guarantee that one will be cancelled. It was this morning.
I take trains every day and I'd say every other train's late. So I'm having to arrange other ways to get to work.
While Conservatives say they're investing £48 billion and Lib Dems support rail as environmental, Labour wants to renationalise.
It's a really exciting time for the rail industry. We're seeing passenger numbers rising and I'm hoping that passengers will appreciate that investment.
My journey highlights transport issues with a low profile in election campaigning so far. But anyone wanting a ticket to Downing Street needs to show how they'll keep Britain moving. Chris Choi, ITV News in Hull.